We've survived it, Austin!
Did we? Did we really?
I mean, technically.
What of our souls have we lost along the way?
I mean, I lost the soul that could deal with lag.
I didn't realize that was a part of the soul.
Yeah, that's a part of the soul.
Yeah, we say that mankind has 3 portions to the soul. The spirit of humanity, the crave of intellectual wisdom, and the ability to deal with lag in computer games.
Yeah, I mean, it's a super important part of your soul, Austin. Never lose that part.
Truly balance between the 3 is the most significant goal a man can achieve.
Especially if you're trying to play Sonic 06.
Oh, you know, I do have to point this out. I like Sonic 06's choice, which is more like a complete design failure, to not have any frame dropping at all. The game runs beautifully perfect, 60 frames a second, all the time. The only problem is that means that there is so much slowdown.
Yeah.
Because the game just chugs instead of actually having frame rate problems. I'm not sure whether or not I hate that or love it. That's actually kind of clever, because that means that you will always have full reaction time.
For a certain definition of clever.
Look, it made Crisis City easier, that's all I care.
As long as it makes Crisis City easier.
Hey, look! That tornado's killing a car!
I guess it is.
And there it goes!
Sometimes this level can be a little bit maze-like! Oh, I thought that was going to be in this pit.
Oh, that background chopping off looks a little weird.
Yeah, this game has some graphical glitches in it. Especially as Mighty, I've noticed. The Mighty
Really?
sprites don't seem to like going at diagonal angles.
Oh, I did notice that, like, something about his feet, like, flipping upside down or something.
As well as his head. Sections of his head get messed up.
Does it turn into a Yoshi?
No. It just
Darn.
turns into another part of his head that is flipped upside down.
Cool beans!
Yeah, I've actually had some issues with passing through objects as well whenever I go really fast. Like, going through loops. I'll end up going through, like, you know how you'll go up the loop and then you'll turn backwards?
Mm-hmm.
During that part, I will fly through the top half of the loop and go backwards.
Wow, that stage was short.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was a problem all the way up, at least partially, into Sonic 3. I'm sure you've run into plenty of Sonic games where you get to a point where you go up a hill, and if you're spin dashing, sometimes you just get caught in part of the hill.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I think the only time they ever did anything explicit about it was they programmed it. I believe they programmed the ramp in Hydro City to be very specifically designed to avoid that from happening.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time, it was a huge problem, which is another reason I love Sonic 3 Complete. Another fan game ROM hack thing
Yes.
that you should totally check out at some point. That they figured out how to fix the physics to smooth that over. It is possible to hit those goals, isn't it?
Got it!
Oh, good.
And yeah, it is definitely possible to hit those goals, because that's why I missed that Chaos Emerald the first time around.
Oh,
And now I've got them all.
Oh.
Now you can become really mighty.
Really, Mighty?
Supersonic, Hyper Shadow, and really mighty.
Oh my gosh, Austin, why? Why do you do this to me?
Oh, well, you see. It's my job.
Oh yeah, I guess that's why I brought you in here, isn't it?
No, seriously, it's like a job or something.
Also, this level, I might actually use Super Mighty here. Because
there is
this...
a Super Mighty.
Yeah, there is.
Cool.
Because that's why you get the Chaos Emeralds in this game. You get super forms.
That's really cute. I'm glad they drew that.
And notably, every character has their own abilities in super form.
Oh,
And-
see, that's interesting.
And Mighty's ability is that he uses all shields that he has acquired at once.
Oh, I remember that. Yes! Oh my god, it's coming back to me!
Mm-hmm. And
Why didn't that thing have spikes?
there we go! It's Super Mighty.
It's Super Knuckles.
Yeah, pretty much. And Super Mighty is really fast. As one might expect of a super form.
Is that the same speed as all the Super Forms?
I think so. Oh, and I got a fire shield, so now I can, like, launch myself to the side. There we go, I did it. And once I get the electrical shield, I can jump upwards, and the bubble shield, I can jump downwards if I want to, I guess.
Oh, so you'll seriously become hypersonic.
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool. Only you don't have the whole insta-kill thing. Where
Well,
you,
actually, if you obtain a regular shield, you get the ability Super Kill All. And it does that. It kills everything. With the press of a button, you kill every enemy on the screen at once.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's a lot of buttons.
It costs rings to do, but I mean, you know, the more shields you have, the fewer rings it actually costs to make happen.
Oh, see, this is really interestingly complex mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a shame it takes this long to get here. Those are the Sonic CDs.
Also, that last section is the reason why I use Super Mighty in this level. Because you just go so fast across all those loops and stuff, and it's beautiful. I love it.
I'm surprised you didn't fall through the stage at that point.
Oh, yeah! At certain points, you think that you're going to fall through the stage, but you're playing as Super Mighty. You don't fall through the stage as Super Mighty.
If this was a 3D Sonic game, you totally would have silvered your way to the moon at that point.
Oh, yeah.
But just gone through a loop and suddenly off to the moon that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Eventually the skybox disappears. Parallax scrolling gets glitched out.
That said, that's probably the only level that I'll use Super Mighty in. Because it's the only one that I feel like doesn't kind of break the level. Because there's just very few enemies in that level anyway, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it also looked really cool in that last segment, so yeah.
It's a separate button, right?
To activate Super Form, you have to press both your jump buttons at once.
Oh, that's creative. I'm not sure whether I prefer that or the Sonic 3 Complete way. In that game, you have to jump in the air with one button.
Oh, this is bad.
And then you have to press a different jump button in the air in order to activate Super Form.
I see.
That way, Insta-Shield, gliding, and flying can all be done the way they normally are, because odds are you've only got your finger on one button. But it's not super complex or different from the original in order to transform.
Yeah, makes sense.
I am so bothered that getting all the Chaos Emeralds means that you can't climb walls, fly, or insta-shield an enemy without turning super. So that, to me, is like the best improvement. Also, speaking of best improvements, this might be the best improvement to any of the bosses, just because it's that subtle difference that makes this that much more satisfying.
They removed the floor.
I mean, it doesn't really do much, but I like it.
You can't just walk straight off the things, I guess. Also,
Yeah.
I'm fighting the boss regularly, but I'm pretty sure I could hit him with my insta-shield if I wanted to, but I don't want to, really, so who cares? Oh, I died.
In Sonic, whatever it was called, I don't even remember anymore.
Oh,
Sonic
you're actually
Genesis?
forced to collect those rings there if you respawn.
Yeah, I hate that. That bothers me. On a weird level, being forced to collect anything just, yeah. I mean, it looks cute when you hit the checkpoint, but eh. Anyway, one of my favorite problems, as it were, with Sonic Genesis for the Game Boy Advance is
There's lots of problems with that one.
Oh, yes. But the ones that I actually enjoy include the fact that in order to account for screen crunch, Eggman flies much lower.
Oh.
Which means that any one of the bosses you can just jump up and hit. This
Oh.
one being the memorable one because standing on the seesaws puts you ever so slightly higher above the ground,
Yep.
and Eggman is easy pickings.
Yep. Oh, there we go. That's that level. Now we have only one more area to go.
There's only one more left to find.
Yes.